Let's go through LeetCode 650, two keys keyboards. For this question, it gives us an integer n and return how many operations to return this kind of n length string. At the beginning, it gives us an a, right? And it said that we can do two operations. One is copy all, another is paste. So this is initial value. So for example, if n equals 2, right? So we want to have an AA. We need to copy once and paste once, right? So that is return 2. And if that is n equals 3, right? What we can do is that copy once and paste twice. So we'll return 3. And A, right? For this kind of sequence, we have two options. One is that we copy once, then paste 3 times, right? Because initially we already have A. So that is copy, that is 1, right? And then paste 3. So that is 1 plus 3 equals 4, right? Another is that we have AA, right? That is copy once, paste once, and then copy AA again. That copy 1 again, and paste again, right? So we'll say that is 2 plus 2, actually. 2 plus 2. That is also 4, right? So for this kind of 4 AAA, we can see that if a number, for example, 4, it can separate that as 2 primes multiplications, right? Copy this one as the prime and get this prime first, and then copy the total prime. It's not worse than copy the whole number A for the 4 times, right? So these kind of two scenarios both return 4. And let's look at 5. A, right? So we can only copy once and paste 4 times, right? So because 5, we cannot divide this one into some other multiplications. So that is return 5. Now let's look at 6, right? 6. A. We have two kind of choices, actually 3 kind of choices, right? One, the choice 1 is we copy once and paste 5 times, right? So that is 1 plus 5. And the choice 2 is that we copy once, paste once, and get AA, right? Copy once, paste once, get AA. Then copy AA, right? And paste twice, right? Paste this one twice. So that is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2, right? So that is the first choice, that is 6. This is 5. The third choice is that we copy 1, right? Copy once and paste twice and get AAA, right? And then copy again and then paste once, right? So that is also 5. So we'll say for 6, this kind of scenario, right, is that we copy those kind of A's for 5 times. Copy once and paste 5 times, right? So we'll see that the operations for this kind of scenario is, for example, this is n. The the copy is once, right? The paste is n minus 1, right? So that is n times, right? And if we separate this as some kind of primes, multiplications, the result we'll see will be smaller than this, right? So we'll see, no matter this kind of scenario is that we have AA multiplied by 3 times. So we'll see this one is 2. This is actually 3, right? And all we separate AAA and multiply by twice, right? This is 3. This is 2, right? So if we have 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2, the result are same, right? So we can say that when we observe the patterns, we'll see this one, the number is actually to this length, right? And this number will be how many times, right? So this is 2 multiplied by 3. And if we separate this one as this one multiplied and this, right? That is 3 multiplied by 2, right? And the total operations is 2 plus 3, that is 5. And this is 3 plus 2, that is 5, right? So that way, from 6, we can observe that for number, if we can divide this into any number, any prime numbers, those kind of operations will be the sum of these primes. For example, 6 equals 2 multiplied by 3, right? Or 3 multiplied by 3, 2. We'll see this one copy once, paste once, and then copy once, paste twice, right? So this one, the result is 2 plus 3, right? Or this result, the 3 plus 2, they will be equal, right? So and they are all both better than we copy once and paste 5 times, right? So we can observe this kind of characteristics in the following numbers. So I see 7, right? This we cannot separate this any primes multiplications. We copy once, paste 6, and 8. 8 equals 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, right? So what we're thinking about is that, of course, we can have copy once and paste 7 times, that is 8 times, right? But if we have 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, copy once, paste once, right? So this will get AA, and then multiply by 2, then copy once, paste once, right? So that is AA, right? Then we need to get from 4 to 8, right? So copy once and paste once, YA, right? So that the result is 2 plus 2 plus 2. So 8, well, the optimal solution is 6. So for this question, we can conclude that if this n, it can be divided to, the equals can be write as some primes, prime 1 multiplied by, for example, prime 2, primes multiplied by prime 3, those kind of formulas. So total operations we need is prime 1 plus prime 2 plus prime 3, right? So after observe these kind of features, or we get these conclusions, we can write code. To get a sum of all of those kind of primes, or the way to get a number as the multiplications of those kind of primes, we want to get all of the price, we can write something, use some kind of for loop and a while loop, right? So what we do is that for example, for int I equals to, right? I small equal to n, I plus plus. And what we do is that, for example, while n greater than 0 and n multiplied by I equals 0, right? In this case, we get one of the prime, right? So what we'll do is the n divide equal to I. And so we do those kind of primes here, right? So the result is, for example, int result. Now, what for this question, what we need is that we need to add those kind of primes into result equals 0, right? So let's say result add equal to I. And then in the end, return result. Okay. Change this one to Python. This is similar. Result equals to 0. For I in range from 2 to n plus 1, right? We should have one more index. And while n greater than 0 and I n mod I equals to 0, right? Let's say result add equal to I. And also we'll have result. We can have this, right? But this one, as this one is mod is already equals to 0, right? We can have this n, right? And right. And in the end, we just return result.